Good morning.
Tonight you're being honored. You're being honored for being part of musical history, being part of musical royalty. How emotional are you, and what does it mean to you as an artist?
Well, it is emotional because when you think back, we traveled a journey that it's surprising that we are still around and still alive today.
All those years ago, when you formed this band, when you sat down with the members, when you had this idea to create music, I don't know at that stage if the music was meant to kind of challenge the system of the day. But all those years ago, take me back. What was the idea then? Was it just to make music?
Well, it was to make music, but at the same time, it was during the hard times. I remember some of us used to travel with some ANC staff in our kumbis, you know what I mean, and the pain of being landlocked, especially with us in Lesotho, the pain of not going out, and then we went out and got into South Africa and we were banned. They said we were exciting the students with our songs, and I remember my colleague Frank Lepa, who was one of the most instrumental people, songwriter and one of the most amazing talents. He's late now, may his soul rest in peace. But it was a war, you know what I mean. I remember when I wrote a song, Stop the War, we were in England, missing home and not knowing whether we would come back or ever, or stay in London forever, and it's a blessing that we are here today and we're still alive.
Tonight people are going to wax lyrical about the contributions people like yourself have made to our cultural landscape. Put in your own words for me. If you had to contextualize it, what do you think your contribution and your band's contribution has been to our landscape as we understand it now?
I don't even know how to explain it. But our contribution was really about unity, about being aware of the situation and healing people's souls. You know what I mean? Because people were really, really in trouble. And we had to sing songs that are encouraging, and songs that are saying, let's stand up and do it ourselves, I remember songs like Stop the War, Africa Shall Unite, Freedom Fighter, those songs, they gave people courage, they gave people inspiration to continue.
In my conversation with Peter Tladi before I spoke to you, the founder of The Joy of Jazz, he talked about the fact that he worked with all of you and that your music had this way of making people feel better. If there was a tumultuous moment in their lives, they would listen to your songs and they would derive some kind of power from that. Did you feel that power when you were writing the songs? Did you know that these songs were going to intrinsically affect people on an emotional level, on a cultural level, on a racial level?
I think because we were feeling the same with the people. You know what I mean? It automatically linked to the people. And as we were writing the music, some of them, would get emotional just writing the music, and we felt the same way, we had the same feeling.
Here's the most amazing thing about you. You're still writing music, you're still creating music in studio, you still love that process. What do you attribute your staying power to?
I think it's the love of what I'm doing. I remember it's 44 years now in the industry, and I'm still standing, and I am not intending to stop anytime soon. I think really it's the love, and mostly the passing on the legacy, you know what I mean, and most of my colleagues have passed on. I'm still standing. I can't stop. I have to continue.
Quickly, when are we getting the new album out?
In the next 2 months, you've got the new album coming out.
Tshepo Tshola, thank you very much for joining me. That's the music legend, the icon himself. I couldn't have said it any better. One of the founding fathers of probably arguably one of the biggest bands in our music history, our landscape, Sankomota. We're going to take an ad break. We've got so much more here from Fourways north of Johannesburg. Don't go anywhere.